No, but I love what you said about diabetes, and on that, I have the perfect analogy because I've done that deer in the headlights too, trying to explain, okay, this is insulin, this is glucose, glucose is your normal fuel. What's happening is you have a disruption, and then people are like, they've fallen asleep already in their mind with their
Mm-hmm.
eyes open.
Mm-hmm.
And so a good analogy, I've called this the DMV analogy because we've all been to the DMV or
Mm-hmm.
heard of the DMV, right? And so every time you go to the DMV, what's the line doing? The line is outside the door, right? If you're coming in same day, you didn't make an appointment, you're waiting outside the door,
Not making
okay?
an appointment is not smart.
Not smart, okay? But so we can all visualize that. So there's the DMV, the line's out the door. This is a perfect representation of diabetes, right? The people in line represent blood sugar. The line is out the door. Your blood sugar's too high. Now, when we look inside the cell, so we open the door to the DMV and look inside, now we just see that every single person working at the DMV is having an argument with someone, right?
Okay.
So there's lack of communication inside the cell. So this can represent fat kind of blocking the communication of insulin, right? So what keto and low carb does is they eliminate the line outside. So someone new walking into the DMV goes, whoa, this DMV has no line. This looks great. Wow, I'm going to get in so quick and get everything I need done. But come to find out, when you open the door, you still see all the arguments going on, right? So it doesn't matter how short the line is with keto and low carb. What matters is that you're lacking the communication still, right? So that's the analogy for keto and low carb. On the outside, you can have a six-pack. You can look great. You lost 40 pounds. Whoa, I'm doing great.
And your blood sugar is
Your
low.
blood sugar's low. But what's going to happen 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, 2
And you
years from
still
now?
have diabetes. That's really the question. So yeah, losing weight is good if you need to, right?
Right.
If the 40 pounds is great, and maybe you look great, and your
Right.
blood sugar's low, but you still have type 2 diabetes.
Well, technically they could say, well, wow, your symptoms aren't there. But the thing is, what about insulin resistance? Because diabetes is a disease based on symptoms, right? So we're always looking at the symptoms. We're not looking at root causes. What caused your diabetes? And that's going to be insulin resistance. So you can have a low A1C, you can have a low fasting blood sugar, but you could still have insulin resistance. And that's one thing, it goes to the cellular health, where we're not looking at the cellular health long term. We're looking at short term quick fixes, which is saying, hey, your blood sugar's low, your A1C's low, you lost weight, good, get out of my office, you're done. But
But you have to
you're-
keep that up, that low carb diet. If
Exactly.
you're going to, and as soon as you introduce sugar, your body can't handle it.
you're out of ketosis, you're not, or what typically happens, and I've seen a lot of diabetic patients, is that they go on binges, right? You're good for 2 months or 3 months on this low carb keto, and then you binge on pizza and alcohol and a sugary cake at someone's birthday, right? And then you're back. So you go on these, again, goes back to yo-yo dieting. This is exactly yo-yo dieting. You're good. Okay, good. I'm going off the roller coaster. And then you go right back on the roller coaster and go up and down and up and down. You end up doing more damage long term. And so this is where in our practice, we're getting a lot of people who are like, I'm on keto. I can't do this. Help me get out of keto. I need to switch to something else. And so what we're doing is taking people from keto, keeping their diabetes away, and moving them to a high carbohydrate plant-based diet.
Okay, so how are you doing that?
When
Right.
they're saying though, oh, I can't do keto, why? What are they
Right.
struggling with? Because a lot of people are like, oh, keto's great, we feel great. This is that. Why are they come in and say I can't do this anymore?
So one of the, and I like to start with the benefits of keto, because there are benefits
Right.
of keto, right? You've removed refined grains and refined sugar and alcohol and other processed foods. That's great. You're eating more maybe leafy greens and low glycemic vegetables, which are great. So those are all positives. But what they quickly find out, so again, 3 to 6 months, is my energy is going away. I'm getting headaches. My mood is shifting, right? Any eczema, I'm just itchy. My gut. So again, GI health. I haven't had a bowel movement in 3 days. So all these other symptoms start to rise. Every cold season, I get the cold. My allergies are through the roof. I can keep going, right? It's like all these symptoms start to rise. So they start to realize something's not right. And so this is where we have to transition them. Yeah. So it's so important because, you're playing whack-a-mole after a time, right? And again, this goes back to the DMV where if the line's not moving, the DMV is not functioning. And you're just artificially showing a beautiful picture outside, but on the inside, again, you're still getting that insulin resistance.
So thank you so much for tuning in today. If we helped you in any way, then click the subscribe button and let's keep hanging out together. We have so much more to share with you.
And if you need more information on actually making the switch for good, please visit us at switchforgood.org for loads of info. And you can subscribe to our mailing list where you will receive all sorts of super cool gifts, discount codes to our very fave dairy-free products, and a lifetime of powerful health tips.
So join us on the journey to switch for good. This is the future.